So this one is inspired by Mike, who said, "Hey guys, you want me to make a thumbnail for the show?" And we said, "Mike, we don't even know what we're gonna do for the show. That's how savages."
We don't.
And Mike said, "Well, here's a thumbnail. What's going? Who's in a better position to win a title, basketball or football?" And we said, "We'll do that for the show." And now we're gonna do that for the debate section of the show. For this one,
is this debate gonna be fair?
This debate will be fair.
Promise.
Independent. Right. We'll find an independent third-party judge, not related to anybody here or anything like that. Okay. Nobody here will be doing that. Got it.
Okay.
Geez, Raj, I can't believe I have to say all that. So Raj is going to take his side now, and I will not know beforehand what side he's chosen. So Raj, who are you taking? Alabama basketball or Alabama football?
Honestly, I could kind of see this going either way, but I'm going to stick with
great
football
start to a debate.
I'm going to stick with football based off something I said. I think it was after the first two games that DeBoer coached at Bama last year. So I'm going to stick with football to answer the question.
Okay.
I felt like it was going to take DeBoer at least 3 years before he wins a national title. I didn't think we were going to win one last year. First year, head coach, tough schedule, etc. We have a new. Well, can I not finish talking, or what are you doing?
Your debate's off to a great start.
Oh, thank you. All right. I know I love your sarcasm. We have a new head coach, or not new offensive coordinator. We're going to have a new quarterback, returning defense next year. There's a good chance that we make a deep run in the playoff next year, and I think if we make a deep run, there's a good chance we can win the national championship next year. Good chance. I would love to see it happen. On the basketball end,
or no, I got basketball. You got football.
Okay, I was just okay. Yep. So yeah, I just feel like when DeBoer's first 3 years, it's going to happen. I feel like and I have to say this anyway, with Coach Oates, like if it doesn't happen this year, I have to take a deeper dive into recruiting to see who we have coming in next year. Obviously, we're going to lose a couple guys to the draft, etc. So I don't know how next year's team is going to stack up to this year's team regarding basketball. But again, that's your point. So I'll let you handle that.
The reason why I'm picking basketball, as we're up now 21-11, 9:30 left in the first half, which is encouraging that Mississippi State hasn't scored like 20 on us at this point, given the way
it's been a minute since they scored. Yeah.
Yep. And we were mentioning out of the stretch, we thought this was clearly the easiest game, whether this was home or on the road. I felt.
Yeah, but we didn't want to take them lightly though. So,
yeah. So, Rod, one thing, first off, the basketball is on more of an upward slope, and they have Nate Oates, and I think that'll be the great steadying part of basketball. Second, football is kind of still in flux, like you said. With basketball, there's not the great need for like some huge, look at what BYU did. If you get one key player, you can kind of steady the. If I get one key player and some role players, you've got a better chance of being on top than you do in football and having to get like.
Yeah, but
in football, if you're hold on, I'll let you talk. In football, if you're weak on like one spot, like the line. Then you're probably screwed. But in basketball, you can get by with having less players in a smaller recruiting class. So one star can make your team.
Who else is going to be playing with AJ DeBansta? I hope I pronounced his last name right. At BYU. I know when he went on ESPN First Take, he said he's trying to get some other people to come. And we're not BYU fans, so I'm not going to sit up here and tell you who's playing at BYU next year.
Right. But what I'm saying is you don't have to get a lot of top star. Because, like, look at Kentucky, Raj. They got top classes every year and didn't make it. But it would always be the team that had like one really good star and four role players around him. I mean, saying. Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know who's going to surround him.
I don't either because I don't follow BYU recruiting. Yeah. Are they even are they in the Big 12 now? But my point is one good player could make a team versus like Michigan in football. If they just get that quarterback and no line, they're screwed. So in basketball, I think you have an easier path to the top.
Yeah, but in football, we're going to have a returning defense. This is from a team expert. New quarterback let's be honest, our quarterback next year is probably going to be a better quarterback than what we had this previous season from a passing perspective.
You saw that though. So to your point, you had a great defense by the end of the year, and every time your quarterback played badly, you lost. In basketball, when Mark Sears plays badly and they, if they put him on the bench or whatever, Alabama still has a chance to win the game. It's different. If Ty Simpson comes out and doesn't win the job or the other guys aren't ready, the football team is sunk.
Why you say basketball?
Because he's the incumbent starter. I mean, it could be awesome.
We don't know who's going to start though.
We don't, but whoever it is, that's the point. If whoever it is, if they don't play well, the football team is sunk. In basketball, you have a chance to overcome that.
Yeah, but again, I just don't know who's going to be our star guy next year. I don't know who we have coming in recruiting. I see what your point is, and you're really, really trying hard to make it, and I respect that. But you lost the debate. Next year, I just feel like in these next 2 years with Alabama football, either it's next year or going to be the third year. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Make a decent point. Make a decent point.
Do you want to go to the judge or do you want to keep it Cheney?
Who's the judge? Who's the judge? Because I know you can cheat somehow.
I did it, Raj. Raj, we'll just go.
We've been doing this for like 2 years. Every time we have a debate, you bring in somebody you know, and they say, "Oh, it's a great job, Raj, but you lost anyway."
Raj, that's just me. We'll go to the judge.
Mike's going to.
So, William, what do you think?
I don't know why you do it, Mr. Rodg. You took another L.
I knew it.
What? Come on.
So, William, what do you think?
I don't know why you do it, Mr. Rodg. You took another L.
My gosh, William. That was hilarious.
Let's go ahead and check the score.
Yeah.
It's not getting any better.